In this training session, we will be discussing how to complete progress surveys within Starfish. Starfish is an enterprise success platform that Cleveland State utilizes to connect students to faculty, staff, and services at the university committed to their success. Over 40 areas within the university use Starfish. These include task, advising, the library, veteran services, and many others. Nearly 100,000 appointments are actually scheduled in Starfish each academic year by undergraduate students. In fact, 800 hours are saved annually by students scheduling appointments themselves versus via a staff member. Over the course of an academic year, over 60,000 tracking items are raised within Starfish. Hundreds of faculty, undergraduate faculty, use Starfish each academic year to communicate to advisors, take attendance, take notes on students, manage their calendars, make referrals, and much more. All undergraduate faculty members at CSU are actually given access to Starfish each term. In fact, all of their courses and meeting times are entered in the Starfish automatically. Faculty can access Starfish by using Blackboard via the Tools or the Instructor tab in CampusNet. Please note that faculty can only access Starfish once they have actually been linked to your class or their classes within CampusNet. Staff can also access Starfish via the Advisor tab in CampusNet, and students can access it two ways as well, via CampusNet or using Tools and Blackboard. When you log into Starfish, you will see a screen similar to this. This is an overview of all the activity of all students connected to you. To be honest, this home screen can be very overwhelming, so we encourage you to change your default login page to another page that you use more frequently. For example, if you use Starfish to schedule student appointments, you may want to make the appointments page your default page. If you use Starfish to take attendance, you may select that page to be your default page. You can change your default page in your institutional profile. On this overview page, you will find the options button, which are the three lines located at the top left of your screen, and you'll use this to navigate between the various screens within Starfish. You'll also find a search box which can be used to find a student located at the top right of your screen. You can search using a student's first name, last name, parts of the first name or last name, or their CSU ID number. You have to use at least 3 characters in this search. After you select the Options button, which is the 3-line icon located at the top left of your screen, you will be presented with options, which vary depending on your access and permissions. A few of these options include settings, such as institutional profile, appointment preferences, help, log out. Also appointments, where you manage your office hours and student appointments. Students, where you can see all the students assigned to you, take attendance, complete progress surveys, make referrals, and much more. And then services, where you find a comprehensive list of the many services available to students at Cleveland State University. In this session, we will be learning what is a progress survey, where to find the surveys, and how to complete a survey. Alright, let's begin. What is a progress survey? A progress survey enables instructors to provide feedback for several students at once at key points in the term. Each survey is a collection of tracking items which include flags, kudos, to-dos, or referrals that instructors select and comment on for students in each course selection. Instructors are notified via their CSU email when progress surveys are ready to be completed. Instructors then log into Starfish to complete all of their surveys. Again, these surveys cannot be done via your CSU email address. All persons assigned instructors and teaching assistants in CampusNet for each course are sent progress surveys. We recommend that only one TA or instructor complete a progress survey for each course. Instructors and TAs for the same course cannot collaborate on a single survey. Current progress surveys at Cleveland State University are sent out in weeks 2, 5, and 9. Progress surveys can be accessed 2 different ways within Starfish. The first way is from the default home screen that first appears when you first log into Starfish. You can see any active surveys at the top of your screen. You can also find progress surveys via your Student tab. You can get to this tab by selecting the Options button, the 3-line icon at the top left of your screen, followed by Students, and then Progress Survey. The Progress Survey tab will be present throughout the entire semester, even when there aren't any active surveys. If you access the Progress Survey tab during a time in the semester when there aren't any active surveys, you will see a message notifying you that there aren't any surveys available at this time. If you have any active progress surveys, you will see the following screen. At the top tab, you will see the number of active surveys you have to complete. In this example, there are 3 active surveys that need to be completed. In section number 1, you have the option to navigate between the various surveys you have to complete, view the last date and time the survey was saved, and when the survey is due. In section number 2, you will view your course roster and see the tracking items associated with that particular survey. Each progress survey contains tracking items which could include flags, kudos, or many others. In this example, there are 2 tracking items in this survey. On this screen, you can search for a specific student by selecting the search and entering in the student's first name, last name, or CSU ID. You can also learn more about the tracking items displayed in the survey by selecting the info button next to the search. You will go down your class roster and complete your survey by selecting the item relevant to each student. Some tracking items require comments. You can enter in a comment and then collapse it once you're finished with writing it. As you complete your survey, Starfish is automatically saving your work. You can view this at the top left. Once you have completed your survey, you will select Submit. If you aren't ready to submit your survey just yet, then check the Save Time and Date to make sure that your work was saved. Then feel free to navigate to other screens or exit out of Starfish. You can come back anytime and begin where you left off, provided that it's done before the end date of the progress survey. It is important to note that you are unable to submit a progress survey that is not completed fully. Also, you will not be able to re-access the survey once you select Submit. If you want to reset the survey and start over, you will need to select Reset at the bottom left of the screen. Keep in mind that this deletes all the work that you did for that particular survey. Once you are ready to submit your survey, you will be asked to confirm your submission. Once you select Submit again, you will be taken to a new screen, thanking you for submitting your progress survey. You can proceed to the next survey if you have any other open surveys that still need to be completed. Otherwise, the page will indicate that you have no more active surveys. In this training session, we discussed what a progress survey is, where to find it, and how to complete it. This concludes this training session. Please reach out to our Starfish support team if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. We thank you for your time, your use of Starfish, and commitment to student success at Cleveland State University.